Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. If you're here with me in the Discord, YouTube, Kick, or X chat, go ahead, say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. We have Paul Yoon, Rimsma, Richard Harris, Paulo Santos, Freddie Rivera, Miguel, Ray Williams, Oscar, Nor, Chad Brown, Tex, Esquire, Buckalucka in the building. Good morning to you, Nathan Native, Navy Guy, Matthias, Coralie, Farron, Scott Martin, Chaos Buddha, K. Jun, Matthias, Mr. Yips, Sala, good morning. Scott Martin, Ali Rose, good morning to you. Peter BN, P. Liquor, KCH, B. Seattle, BC Seattle, Pudsey, More NV1, Tree Hugger, Macmo, Sam, Sarah O'Hara. Good morning to you. What's happening, everybody? Market is still pumping on this leaked Trump interview right now. It's been going bonkers. Really getting everybody that was overnight short. It's going crazy. We're seeing a pump in equities as well. Yeah, it was leaked. The interview airs on Sunday. I posted that tweet in Discord. That's why we'll talk about the positioning that I saw while I was watching this morning's price action as well. Saw a lot of large positioning well before that interview was ever leaked. So obviously, I mean, you can't keep something like that under wraps, you know, obviously. So yeah, this is all due to that leaked interview right now. Yeah, we did make it to another Friday. What's up, Callie Kaufman, Tex, Victor Pereira, sorry. Hawkashay, Joe B, Scott Martin, Master Rick, More MV1, Shady Lady, Stan, Matt, Manager, Dragon Knee, Double G. They weren't entries, they were bids. There were massive bids at the lows today. Just waiting to have anything kind of run into them. Gonna see what happens up here towards 800. That would be back to the daily open. The daily open is situated at basically 793, so would be interesting to see us crack that daily open and displace a lot of the stops that are likely there. Having some overhead supply here at 6668 in the S&Ps as well. Want to see this thing crack up in the 80s and start running towards that 93 level? There's going to be a little bit of resistance up towards 93 because it is the daily open. So I'd really like to see something of balance up towards 93, which is where the daily open is. So at 50s now, seeing if we can make a base here at 50s. I thought we would have broken up much higher there. I was gunning for 90s. Ended up going to a flush. Caught some bids on the flush. But I wanted to see more strength off of 50s, so I just covered. So 10,945, but I wanted way more. Whatever. I wanted way more on that push. Yeah, on that flush I added. Yeah, now we're kind of extending. I wanted to see more forceful push instead of this slow walk. Whatever. Trade's a trade. There's your little slow walk to 90s. Anybody catch that? Did you announce your trade? No, but I announced that I fucked your mom last night. If you want a refund for the stream, Connor, just let me know. I'll refund all your money that you paid to be here. Sweeping 90s now. You were able to join Team Rips for the Tradeify Grand Cup. Let's run it up. Let's do it. Love it. There's your 800s. Promo code for Market Clubhouse. Just chill. Just hang out in here, man. It's free. It's more better in here. Yeah, lots of news, man. There's a Trump Fox interview that was leaked early. It's airing on Sunday, so they're just sorting through the commentary on that. The only reason that we had that little micro flush was because we had Besant that was talking right now. Sorry. Love these bubbles. We got $769,000 in the balance now. Sweet. So we are up over 100,000 this week now. Because we're up 90-something thousand yesterday. And we just made 10,000. Let's see. What are we up this week, dude? Where do you find the interview, the leaked videos? BT, baby. BT. With one account. Brother, I trade this is a live account. I don't fuck with props, dude. I trade a real money account. If you want to go see a prop trader that struggles, there's like literally hundreds of other streamers, bro. If you want to see a prop firm trader that struggles and fucks around, go ahead. There's plenty of other streams out there, my boy. I trade a real account. Plenty of them out there, dude. What are we up though? Let's see. 101,000 now on the week. So cool. Dope. Yeah, see, I was worried that they're gonna front run these 80s and do this type of flush again. Because there's just like, now we're getting lofty and there's no fucking news. Building permits? Maybe? Really? Maybe. We might get building permits today. We have some bank failure drama this week as well for the Doom news. Yeah, that's kind of what caused the roll overnight, was all of the terrible news from the banks. That's what caused that. So we'll see. We'll see how today's session goes. Would make sense to start looking for short opportunities in this area right now. No, too much unpredictability still. Man, gold is fucking wild. Look at that move, 100-point swing in Asia last night. Yeah, it's been crazy. Down, right? Yeah. That's wild. It was weird seeing gold move in tandem with equities. Crazy. Yeah, I'm with you, Zen. He said likely a nice squeeze in the morning session. Lots of shorts this week to squeeze on any good news. Yeah, I mean, but we already got it. You know what I mean? Like, we got it from here to here. That was the news. That was it, man. That leaked interview. Which means that we're going to have so much more volatility coming down the pipe, which I'm stoked on. Ribs, please tell my mom that her family misses her and that we want her back dearly. I'm not done with her yet, man. Relax. Gold is like a meme stock. I mean, everything's like a meme stock right now. Everything is, man. NQ is just giving so many opportunities. It's hard to feel like you're not underperforming. Like 100K in a week is cool, but in this market, it should be a few million in my eyes, you know? I feel like I'm severely underperforming. It's your news source, BT. Hope your wife's not watching shit. Nah, she don't watch this. Plans for the weekend. I got 2 dinners this weekend. Going out tonight with my jeweler and some friends. My wife, obviously. It's gonna be fun. We're going to grand opening of a restaurant called Boa. Same Boa that was in LA. Used to go to that restaurant a lot. And so this is the grand opening tonight. So it should be fun. Yeah, the VIX is way up right now, dude. It's so nice. VIX is up like 20% on the day or something. Oh, we're back down? Oh, come on, VIX. What is you doing, baby? Buffer, why? Don't do it like that. Hi, I'm thinking to move to TradingView for personal cash account. What is your opinion about order execution in TradingView? TradingView doesn't have cash accounts. They're not a broker. They're an execution platform. I would not be trading your own money if you don't know that. I would be trading on props. Morning, everyone. Julie says, I've traded today, made 390 my Apex PA and should have made millions with those push and my 25K ribs funded, but gave it up with around 40 bucks. I'm not trading again today as I'm still visiting my dad in the hospital. Gotcha. Prayers up for your pops. Gifted while you're... Oh, thank you, Macmo. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the 5 gifted, brother. What state are you in? I'm trying to think of the most liberal state. Seems you're fit. Are you fucking high on drugs, you fucking clown? You think I'm a fucking lib? Are you fucking high? What a fucking retard you are. Jesus Christ. Read the room, you fucking idiot. What a fucking moron you are. Brought my year-old in to trade with me today. Now says the F word. Good. Teach him young. He'll be a better trader. Oh, something. Pretty sure my dog told me to fuck off after listening to your show for a week, bro. Impressive. That's awesome. I want a dog that could speak English. That'd be pretty sick. My kids love watching rips on the way to school. It's amazing. It's incredible, bro. What's up, Danielle? I haven't seen you in a minute. Where you been? This is spicy right now, man. Maybe Basson's saying something right now. Yeah, this is gonna be a difficult day, man. Unless we get some nice news like we got earlier in the session, it's gonna be a difficult day. Because I just took out all those longs at long 50s. After a long time coming back to your channel, and there you have it, classing Indian star streams. Oh, sitar, yeah. Morning, everyone. Have a great day. Guys, I have a question. Yesterday, I passed my eval. Is it okay for me to not trade today since my second eval passed ever? I feel like emotions get to me today. This is what happens with my dude, yeah. Who'd you get it through? Who's your account through? How you feeling? Thanks for asking, Allie. Top of the world, baby. All right, we'll change the music. Chill. Relax. Chill out. Come on. Funding ticks? You got to trade it once every 7 calendar days. Once every 7 calendar days. After you activate it. I don't know how much time they give you to activate it, but I'm sure you're fine, brother. Can you do Vegas trip on a budget or not worth it? You can, but I don't think it's worth it. Vegas is not really where you want to go if you're trying to save money. If you're coming here to spend money, then I think you'll have a good time. There's a lot of good things out here if you spend, in my opinion. That music was so calm. I agree with you, Monica. I'm with you. That's why I had it on. Just trying to get all zen after we had some retards talking shit. Music was whack. Psh, I don't know, bro. I don't agree. I liked it too. What's up, AG? TJP, what's up? Exact the same 100-point range yesterday. It's gonna be sick. Yeah, I think today will be interesting. Kind of want to just be done for the day, to be honest. I feel like just like spinning slots early and just being done, bro. 100K on the week. Could do better, but I'm just exhausted. It's been a long week. Been a long week. I feel like being done trading for the day. Just maybe even skipping today's regular trading hours. Let's do a prediction. Let's get some gambles going, baby. All right, go wild. Traded gold last night, made a lick. Nice. Man, you won't let me gamble in Louisiana. I have an idea. How's the launch on your project? Never happened. It's just every day I hear 2 more days. 2 more days. Never, never, never. I don't know why Kickbot is just so broken, bro. Like, I see you writing the command and it just never happens. Maybe I could do it with Botrix. Hold on. Wait, did Kickpot just do it? It did it like super late, huh? Is it all caps? It needs to be uppercase, but for why? Are you serious? Is that all it was? No, custom commands. Why does it have to be uppercase, bro? Why does it have to be uppercase? What the hell? That's so stupid. Well, now we know. Cool. That's so dumb. Has to be uppercase. That's so retarded. Let's see here. Damn, I'm sorry to see that, Robinho. Have I tried funding next? No, never even heard of him. Actually done for the day. I've been doing great trading gold during Asia. First time done early on a Friday. Might get a cheap eval to mess around with today. Get Tradify 40% off, bro. NQ used to loading in and out 20 plus points. GC only need 2 or 3. Absolutely. That's crazy. What do you get? Like, I've never traded gold. I mean, I've touched it, but I have no idea what the ticks are worth or anything. Isn't it like dime ticks too? Is it dimes or nickels that the ticks are? It's dimes. $10 a tick. So if you loaded 100 contracts, it's $1,000 a dime. So if it moved 60 points, it's 600K. 600K on 60 points? Is that right? Or 6 million? 600K, right? What's up, Riley? I'm not gonna touch it, bro. Yeah, right. Don't trust funded next, dude. They use an AI in their ads. Some 16-year-old looking kids say, I'm broke, only snacks and no patience. How do I get out? What? Huh? I don't know if you're trolling or not. I've never heard of funded next in my life. I don't even think I've ever watched gold on Bookmap before. It's got to be so thin, right? Like if you shot in 100 contracts at the market, you'd probably move gold so significantly, right? Every time I look over at the chart, it's like 8 or 10 lots at a candle or something like that. I have an AI called Fundy. No, I don't need to try anything new. I'm good. NQ's fine for me. There's a million prop firms now. Make sure you're using one that's proven. I agree. I'm with you. That's how you should be. That's how you should be doing it. Are you no longer stop? I'm on later today, man. Yeah, don't use these prop firms that nobody knows about. I agree with you. I'm done trading for the day. 1 trade idea today. 2 wins. No need to give anything back. Didn't you trade the news, Stan? Didn't you catch that news? What time? I'm on 6:90 p.m. You trade the afterglow. Perfect. It's just as good, bro. That first pullback, right? I want to know what it was. First pullback long? Yeah, it's so good, man. Nice work, man. Stay away from alpha futures as well. A bunch of losers. Dude, I don't know any of these companies you're talking about, bro. I've never heard of any of these companies you're talking about. There really is like a million prop firms now. It's crazy. Bro, have you heard of Gooch Funding? There's these 2 influencers that just turned 18. They're out of Miami. It looks really promising. No activation fee and all evals are free. Got to try Gooch Funding. The really good range traders have probably retired just from this week V-shapes ever. It's nuts, man. Rips only has verified the props I list. There you go. Ninja dropped the new platform. They already have. They did like a week ago, bro. It's called Ninja Trader Prop. It's just like a couple new tools. Like I think you get VWAP now for free. I think that's what it is. Like they gave you VWAP and maybe they give you like a daily loss limit or something. First short scalp in the books. Let's go, MG. Just join Rip's team on the Trade 5 for the Grand Cup. Let's go, babe. Stoked. We're going to win that thing. Traded gold last night. 12K, 3 minis. 3 minutes. Done for the day. Watch the stream to see who blows your channel killing. It's funny. Kids generation forgot what hard work is. I just think it's gonna be so easy to be making good money. Yeah. A lot of retards. We got about 15 minutes till the top of the hour. We were just sort of ranging underneath the daily open, which makes sense. If we would have blasted through that, which was my original trade idea, man, thing could have got so freaking spicy. You're only looking for profitable traders for the trading cup? I mean, obviously profitable traders help, but anybody can join. We got some heavy hitters though. I've already seen some heavy hitters joining our team, so I'm pretty bullish on it. Been short BTC from 123K. Damn, bro. That's insane. What are you using to short? What are you short on? Which platform? What's up, D-Vest? That's not me, by the way. Got clapped by GC yesterday, blew my fund. I mean, it's thin, isn't it? Like, it moves crazy. The fills you're gonna get are weird unless you're using limit orders. So the market crashed because of regional banks, and then it only took Trump saying that tariffs on China won't last for everything to be bought back. Correct. That is correct. Thank you, Scott, for the gifted. To Medellin. Is there a leaderboard? Yeah, it's gonna be a leaderboard. It starts November 2nd. Shorted. So what are you all using to short? Can't catch a good swing on silver as we move like the NQ. Yeah, yeah. I don't touch metals. Honestly, on gold, I use 3-minute time frame, and I only take the A+ out a very specific way to trade it, and you could do very well. Yeah, I'm sure if I spent some time with it, I could try to figure it out. I don't know the motion of it yet, and I would have to see how the bookmakers run it. See how they make their book on gold and kind of watch it for a little bit before I touched it. You know? MBT on Ninja, yeah, it's micro Bitcoin. Bybit? Never heard of Bybit. Let me see this. Bybit. Huh, interesting. What do they require for you to open up like one short, like how many, what are you short right now? Tell me your position. What did you said you're short 123, but what's your size? How's it all work? Curious about it. Want to hear more about it. Completed the 5-day trading requirement for TBT. Back to being funded again. This time I will take it slow. Follow my new lockout rule after 500 losses and I'll get the payout. Let's go. How big is this account? God damn, that's a 150K account, bro. That's sick. That's tough to do, man. Nice work. That's crazy. It's the only thing that I dislike about TBT is the 5-day funded thing, but that's kind of what gets people to pay for their funded account resets, I think. They're the only ones where I think you can do multiple payouts in a single day from the same account. So. I know patience is your number one rule. What would you say is second? Follow rule number one? I don't know. Second rule. Don't go on tilt. Maybe. GC is not too thin. 200 to 400K a day. It is volatile, little bastard. Though micros are the way to hit it. Gotcha. You're saying 200 to 400K contracts traded in a single session? That doesn't seem like that many. What's up, Rips? I downloaded this app just to follow you. Been with you a long ass time. Your account balance is inspiring. Keep it up. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. You don't have to use an app either. You could just use the web version. I think the app needs a lot of work. It's still in beta. Everything's still in beta with Kick, so. Isn't it like spotty liquidity though in gold? It's not as liquid as the S&P, obviously. Maybe lately with everybody that's been trading it. Maybe, you know. TBT won't let you withdraw multiple times on the same account. Rips, it's once per day. Really? Let's see. Can you withdraw multiple times in one day from TBT? Let's see. You can request a withdrawal each day. Take profit trader. Let's see. Yeah, it's $1,500 to reset. Let's see. It says I don't know. $1,500 to reset is kind of high. I agree with you 100%, bro. I think it's crazy. Interesting. Okay, I got you. It makes sense. 5 funders at a time at TBT. Yeah, once you get out of the buffer zone, those things are great. It's like trading a real account once you get out of the buffer zone. If you're out of the buffer zone, freaking awesome accounts. Because then you can actually take money out all the time. Andrea says, I'm technically, you could, but your balance only updates at night, so it'd have to be from what you made the day before, but if you wanted more buffer, you could do it. Yeah, gotcha. Wait, a funded reset is way more? It's more than $1,500? How much do they charge for a funded reset? What are they charging? $650 for a 50K reset? That's not that bad. $1,500 for the funded reset. Okay. 50K funded reset is only $650. I mean, maybe you can make a case for it. It's just that you have to deal with that trailing drawdown thing again. If you get out of the trailing drawdown, it's goated. You know, they're all 40% off right now. Anybody know what Apex is right now? Because I think their 80% off sale ended. Oh yeah, doesn't Top Step do resets now too on funded accounts? I think they do that. It's like back to funded or something. Apex is 50% off? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. 50%. There we go. Fixed. Yeah, if you know what you're doing, it can make sense if you knew you were just blue doing something stupid. Or you got caught on a Trump tweet, you know? It's not, there's other things besides trading stupid that can clap your cheeks in this market. You get on the wrong side of a Trump thing and, you know, your stop could get blown through real quick. I don't know how they do that on props, on TBT specifically, with if you have a stop, how much this slippage they'd give you, but, you know. $4.99 tax to reset Top Step when I got it. $500. How many people took a payout this week? I'm curious. I'm gonna run polls in both chats. I want to see. Did you take a payout this week? Yes, no. All right, let's see. Let's see. Just be honest, because it doesn't, like, who cares? Nobody's gonna know what you voted. Just be honest. I'm gonna vote no. I didn't take a payout. I didn't take a payout this week. I'm taking a payout since June. Next week is my week. Nice. Nice, Riley. Trucker says, I blew my 150K and it's around 800 if I remember to reset. I refused to close a bad position because I was set on price coming back to sweep the gap I was targeting. That's unfortunate. It sucks when the market plays games with you like that. It's not fun. It's not fun. You have a beautiful trade idea and it just fucks with you a little bit and then finally it does what you want it to do. That's not fun. You actually know what you're doing when trading. If you're trading props, there shouldn't be any issues just starting over on eval, right? Yeah, I agree. It's just, you know, just one of those things that it might take a while. Hold on, music might stop here. What's going on? Hold on. What are you doing? There we go. Let's get some vibes. Richard Steele says, I've never had a payout. Interesting. Why no payout since June? I withdrew $710,000 in June and now I've ran it up to $769,000. I don't know. Don't need it. Fuck do I need the money for? What am I gonna do with it? Go make 4% on $700,000? You know? Question is, are those 5 days to pass an eval worth 1,500 instead of 100? Yeah, it's just the 5 days. What were the poll results? We'll find out right now. It is. 73% said no on Kick. And 77% said no on YouTube. Silent W, 5 months. Thanks, buddy. Five minutes now till the top of the hour. What's going to happen? Let's see, channel points. Gotcha, Brian. You're good until December. All set. What are you guys saving up your channel points for right now? What's up, Jabo? Which prop firm was it that you took the 750K payout? It's this prop firm that's called AMP Futures. But instead of calling themselves a prop firm, I guess they say something. It's this weird word they use. It's called brokerage account. I don't really know what it means. But anyway, I got an evaluation account. I put in $100,000 on January 21st. They gave me 100K in equity to trade. It's a weird pricing thing. I don't know. They didn't have any discount codes or anything. I tried using code RIPS. They told me to fuck myself, which was weird. But yeah, it's just weird. I don't know. I don't know how all of this stuff works. It's beyond me. So, yeah. New prop firm though. Try it out. Here, I'll drop a link in chat for you. Right here, buddy. I think they have a sale right now. It's 0% off on all accounts. So take advantage of it while you can. They give you a negative discount, yeah. Or how do you stay motivated when you're crushing for an elongated period? I love money. I don't know. Still feel like I'm underperforming though, especially this week. Should be making way more. underperforming and making 20K plus in a week. It's only it's not 20K, it's 100K, but still should be at least an M, in my opinion. Rivers, when you had dinner with Carmine and Vince, did you talk at all about trading? Of course. Talked about all the clowns in this industry, how barely anybody actually trades, how bad it is. They both trade real money, and they both are transparent about it, which is cool. That's why I wanted to have dinner with them. There's very few people in this industry that do that. It's so weird. Very, very few people that do that. Does the AMP futures prop have resets? Yeah, they're also $100,000. I think they'll have a sale soon. Hey, Rose, which instrument the rookie like me should choose to trade, MES or MNQ? MES. Start on MES. And you could also trade MNQ if you, I mean, I don't know if you're trying to be like a momentum trader or slower trader, you know. If I was in your shoes starting over, probably do MES, start learning about market structure, auction theory, and taking it from there. It moves very slow in comparison to the NQ. NQ is extremely violent. Rips, do you bookmap is good for longer term day trades, like a few hours, or just for scalping? Both. Just tells you where all the liquidity is, and that's important. It visualizes the liquidity for you. So that to me is important. For me. Make 100K today. If only. Wish it was that easy, man. We're still just dancing around this range right now. Are you able to trade momentum on ES? Feels like that would be tough. There's momentum on ES. During March and April, I traded ES because the NQ was so thin and it was moving so violently. Even more violent than today somehow. Crazy, right? Lagarde's talking right now. What was your last red day? When you couldn't get out of negative drawdown? What does that mean? What's the difference between having a red day and not being able to get out of negative drawdown? Do we assume that that's what we're doing or something? Weird question. You bought the Rhythmic market data to avoid the lag of bookmap data during the open, but every day at the open I get a red message that Rhythmic data is being delayed. Delay is also increasing, gone after restart. Is there a way to tackle this? You have to have a better computer. You need to upgrade your computer, your RAM, and you need to allocate more RAM to bookmap. Have you ever used TradeSyncer? It looks like it lets you manage and trade multiple accounts. No, I have not. 128 gigs of RAM. What speed though? How many mega transfers? That's, I mean, you can have 128 gigs of DDR2 and be sucking that dick. Yeah, 3200 is too slow, brother. Way too slow. Way too slow. Doesn't matter if you have 8 billion gigs of that RAM, it's way too slow. 2 micros 30 tick stop on NQ got me 390 yesterday and 290 the day before. It's what I can handle emotionally, but it can be enough. There you go. TradeSyncer's legit. Yeah, I think I've seen some people using it. I've just never used it myself. End of the day without profit, you were negative for the trade day, September 10th. What did I lose on that day? No. Is $800. $820. That was September 10th. Account balance back then was at 472,000. You just can't enter trades with bracket orders, kind of lame. Is that on TradeSyncer? You can't do that? They need to have a copier that does that efficiently because starts with a K. Replicanto, that one. That one. That one just is not good when you're trying to trade a bunch of accounts. Does the new iPhone have the M5 chip? No, but they released it's like the A19 or something. But they actually made an announcement yesterday, which I can't believe it. Actually, Apple made an announcement that they're in end of 2026, early 2027, they're going to be releasing MacBook Pros with an OLED screen that has touch, which is crazy. Because what's that going to do to the iPad ecosystem? So I wonder if iPad sales took a sharp dive or something. Because that's why people were getting iPads, because they're like the bridge between not a laptop and almost. But yeah, I never expected Apple to do that. I thought they were gonna keep that charade up forever. So it's crazy, dude. That headline broke yesterday. Apple kind of moved on it, but yeah. End of 2026, early 2027. iPads already suck and dual screen phones are going to replace them. I mean, you're going to have to big old chunky boy if you want that, though. Big old chunky. Love a 24-inch iPad. 24-inch? Seems excessive. I think iPad Pro sales dropped, but I still see nearly every kid with a standard iPad. Yeah, I think they must have had a huge dip in their sales because to pretend that they couldn't do that technology is ridiculous. And it's weird that MacBooks have never had an OLED screen before. I don't know if OLEDs consume more power, but it must be something behind that. Love my tablet for just watching YouTube vids and stuff like that. Yeah, I haven't bought a new iPad in a while. I have a bunch of them that I've bought over the years. I just don't use them enough. They just kind of sit there. Same thing with that MacBook that I just bought. MacBook Pro I have. So I literally haven't used it once. It's so dumb. Should have never bought it. So stupid. OLED consume massive power. Oh, well, that makes sense. 4-hour MacBook with OLED screen. Well, this is my theory. The reason why they came out with the iPad or iPhone Air was because they're trying to battery max right now. They're trying to figure out like how to extend battery, along those lines. And I think they're doing it for two reasons. OLED screens on MacBook Pros and OLED screens on Vision Pros. Because they're going to be able to create a Vision Pro that doesn't suck ass eventually. So we'll see. OLED is kind of redundant outside movies and gaming. Well, I mean, imagine if you're using a MacBook Pro, wouldn't an OLED be goated if you're trying to do video editing and production? After Effects, Final Cut Pro. Doesn't it make sense? Right? When you want to be able to see like all of the pixels, all of the contrast, all of the detail. How do you treat divergence between ES and NQ? Usually not trading it. That's usually, or at least having a caution flag out, you know, being very cautious when that's happening. Came out with the M5 now, just got my M4 Max. Yeah, same. Did they drop it already? No. Let me see. Is it out already? Are you for real? Let's see. See what the most expensive thing that you can get. Dude, $2,600? Are you serious? Three grand with a keyboard. Like, I don't, yeah, how are they gonna do this? Like, just seems weird. Yeah, they do have it. iPad Pro with M5. Have they talked about the MacBooks yet? Let me see. No. The MacBook Pros still say, oh, the 14 inches have the M5. Ah. No 16 inch has the M5 yet, so there you go. Have you ever tried the Vision Pro? No, I haven't. I was gonna pre-order one, but then I laid off. Yeah, but that is quite niche. I would think in the overall MacBook market, Apple knows better than me though, so yeah. I mean, I think there's a lot of pro users that are doing, like, using it as a portable video editing thing, like, I would think. At least that's what the marketing material tells us. Using a MacBook Air M2 to trade and do everything for 3 years, and I like it. Nice. Dope. Hello chat, new here. I watched some previous stream. Is there a possibility to understand and copy the trades? No, never, ever, ever. This is, if you're here to copy trades, you're in the wrong spot, dude. You need to go find somebody with broccoli hair who trades paper accounts if you're looking to copy. It's not what this is about. Are you still fasting every day? Every day, baby. Imagine being able to hot swap your iPhone battery. I don't think that would be a thing ever. I really don't. Cash says, first actual discipline week, learning to ribs has been a huge help. Top steps all passed and funded. Let's go, baby. Bro, that's hard. It's not. After like 2 weeks, you just get completely used to it. Is Tupperware a good stock? I haven't looked at Tupperware stock. No. Engineers won't allow it, too much safety issues. Yeah, I can't imagine a hot swappable iPhone battery. Messaged you on Twitter about my BE stage. You replied, thanks. Awesome, man. Surprised that you didn't get lost in the other thousands of... It's random. Some get through and I answer, and some just never get through. I have so many, like... X has the worst way of handling messages. Thousands and thousands of unanswered messages that are just... I'm not gonna go in that box. Thinking on DCA on Radio Shack. I mean... Isn't that just gonna be dead? Are they still listed? Is Radio Shack still listed? I didn't even know that Radio Shack was still listed after the old. Maybe that guy who wants to copy your trades is a friend of the guy who constantly asked if you were long or short and still in the trade numerous times. Probably. Just Google the broccoli haircut and now I'll not be able to walk through a shopping center mall without thinking about it. Yeah. Yeah, they got bought by Ty Lopez's scammy PE company. Who won the prediction? Let's find out. Never paid it. Let's see. Seven. Is it really? 750 evens was the trade. So, wow, belows win. Crazy. Time to pay out the imaginary points, yeah. We could do another one. We could do 945. Let's do this one. There we go. That's a tricky one. That's a crazy gamble too. The entire chat has a gambling problem. You're not wrong. You lost every channel point bet this week again. Damn, I suck. Fade yourself. What period of the profile you have to the right of your chart? That's the whole session. Session volume profile. And its session doesn't reset until market open. So this is from yesterday's market open until now. I'm only $44 from my daily target. Not sure if I'm going to trade any more today. Don't want to give it any back, to be truthful. I'm with you, brother. I'm probably not going to trade today. Beyond what I've traded, obviously. I think I'm just done. I'm so tired, man. It's been a long week. Super long week. It's just hard to feel like you're not I feel like I'm underperforming this week. No trades unless there's a 2-inch, but maybe. Richard Harris says, Wade will show you how to spot key entry point price action entries. If you learn that, you're way ahead. Also, you need to execute the trade, which is another learning curve. It's always good to take advice from somebody who has never been profitable. Remember that. Take your trading advice from people like you're talking around a water cooler who have never showed any sort of profitability. That is your best thing to do as a trader. Always, always, always take your advice from somebody who's never made a fucking dollar trading. It's the best advice I can give you. Hey man, have you heard of this strategy? Yeah, bro. Oh, you must be rich from it. Well, here's the thing. Take all your trading advice from people on Twitter that paste or copy paste a bunch of fake P&Ls, and it's the best thing you can do with your life. Best advice I can give you. First, you find your whip to be kind of bulky on your wrist. No, I have the MG. It's very, very tiny, dude. It's never, I don't even notice that it's on. And if you don't want to wear it on your wrist, they make boxers that you can throw it in. They make bicep armbands. They make shirts. They make a lot of pieces of clothing that you can attach it to if you don't want to wear it on your wrist, but I never notice it. Hey bro, what is your perspective? Do you think we could see a push into new all-time highs for NQ and C gold top? Maybe. It's the best question from YouTube we've had all day, actually. Wow. A real trading question. If we have more news, I think there was like, if Eamon Javers would have said something insanely bullish, we could have popped the top here. But he didn't, and I was in the trade waiting for him to say something bullish, and the asshole didn't say a goddamn thing that was bullish, which was annoying as shit. I want to see us pop the stops at daily open and then start attacking these orders up here. obviously there's going to be orders situated there with a price target up like 920, 925. So because Eamon Javers didn't say a goddamn thing that helped us, we kind of got fucked on that. And there's not really much scheduled news left on the day. There's only what we're sitting with, which is Eamon Javers saying Trump is still going to meet with Xi. Trump saying that tariffs aren't going to last. But like the liquidity is dying out and just kind of waiting. So off the open, we might see more displacement. So honestly, I think it's going to be a very difficult trading day until we find a way to start popping people off sides. So right now, people are likely reshorting this. If we had shorts getting clapped all the way back up to like 25 evens, I think it'd get interesting. If we have shorts getting barreled and all of these longs are getting clapped below the 4-hour open, we could have heavy displacement if equities start to fade. So there you go. What does it go around in your boxers? Does it come in extra small? It's the waistband. How would you recommend getting Bookmap to read order flow? And if so, which Bookmap do you get? Global is plenty. Don't get Global Plus. Try it for 1 month and you'll probably hate it. Just try it for 1 single month. It's going to cost you like $70 or something. You put in the data, you get the sub to Bookmap. If you use code Rips or MC20, I think you get some money off. But yeah. Rips got a trading question. Can you explain what does displacement look like on Bookmap and how you leverage that data in your trading? When I'm talking about displacement, I'm just simply talking about that you have to imagine that there are stops that are placed in this area, right? They're buy stops that are placed in that area. That's a big target for market makers if they're trying to send this higher. You want to gather liquidity lower, go through those stops and use them for rocket fuel, likely to bring it back to this point. And it goes for the same way to the downside. You're going to have stops here, 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 and you're looking for displacement to the downside because those are sell stops and you want to see that push the market lower. So all I'm looking for is stops to be targeted. If you want to put on the MBO package in Bookmap, you can see exactly when stops are getting popped. I don't need that because I'm just looking at the flows. And that's kind of where my targets are. Like that's what I'm looking for to interact with the market. And that's why when people are like, you know, if we were to push up here and then pull back, that's a trade entry versus I'm not just going to trade blindly long out of that area unless the order flow is suggesting that we have like massive amount of bids that are just stacked underneath and we have something that's kind of edging me into the trade. If you say 100K is a bit of an underperform, what are your expectations and goal for the near term? It's really only about, it's about what the market gave it in the way of opportunities this week. And I feel that I underperformed based on the amount of opportunities that were given this week. If the market is giving hundreds of points and it's happening quickly, I'm underperforming. But there's also mental capital that I'm trying to balance. For instance, yesterday, I closed my trade the damn near bottom of this extension, caught the short here, and then covered it here. Here, show you on amp. That was a beautiful trade, right? So short cover, long, or short cover. So short cover, right? I didn't trade this flush because I was going for a walk with my wife around the neighborhood. I didn't have the mental capital to stay involved in this market. It was a very taxing day yesterday, but it still feels like I'm underperforming because look, if you're taking 100 contracts from, let's just call it 950, and you're taking that all the way down to, let's call it 650, that's 300 points. And on 100 contracts, it's $600,000. You should be able to make 10% of that if you're actively trading it. So for me yesterday, instead of having a $30,000 profitable day, I feel like I should have had a $90,000 profitable day at minimum, but I didn't have any mental capital by this time. And I also don't want to disturb what is working so well. All right, we had the question earlier, when was your last red day? My last red day was September 10th. It's a long time ago. It's October 17th, over a month ago. So what I'm doing is working. So I have to balance between, well, am I trading as hard as I can? Am I respecting my mental capital? Is money good enough? You know, like obviously I'm up almost $11,000 today. Making $11,000 is a lot of money. I don't care how rich you are. $11,000 in 2 trades. Great. I'm happy with it. But based on today, I'm probably going to take it pretty light if I trade any more. It's hard to feel like I'm not underperforming. We could have a 700 point day today. And if I'm in the mindset that I'm in right now, where I'm like, dude, I'm fucking taxed. This week has been exhausting for me. It's hard to balance that mental capital. Again, this is probably very pointless advice for most of you. Very pointless, but it's just, you know, I'm just keeping it raw. You know, this is This is how I feel. So it's not a meme. It's not a joke. I feel like I've underperformed this week. Straight up. That's it. So there you go. There we go. So I want to put on Bookmap. But yeah, to be honest with you, like I'm in the mood to not even trade, you know. I'm in the mood to not trade anymore. Like I feel like it, like by the time that Friday is like really Friday for me, which is like once I've shut down for the day, I'm gonna feel like it's Friday, and then there's gonna be a wave of relief that washes over me because I'm marked safe from the week, you know? So I'm exhausted this week. It's exhausting. It's exhausting doing all of this. If I was trading props, I would not be exhausted. It's not, you know, the most that I could lose would be whatever I'm spending on the props. If I'm in a big trade, just say 40 contracts, and the market goes against me and it slips super fucking hard on my stop, I can lose a lot of money. I don't want to lose a lot of money. I want to keep trading. I want to be doing well. And so when I'm looking at my performance for this week, it's a balance between, okay, you've done well, but you could have done more, and then kind of turning off that voice that is so negative that's like, you know, look, there's always going to be more. So you also feel you've underperformed when you come into a slow period of the market, right? We had a slow period in September a little bit in August. People were asking, when's the market going to be back? When's the market going to be back? So, you know, it is what it is. And on top of that, you know, as my accounts have become more and more popular through social media and whatnot, you used to have fucking retards that are just nonsense. Just nah. And it's like, okay, it's just fucking exhausting, you know? Like a pre-stream trade today, 2 of them. Well, we were live when we hit the second one, but it didn't resolute how I wanted it to, so. This was the best executed trade, was the Trump, that one, so. How much capital did you start? Start with I started on January 21st. I put $100,000 into the account. After about a month, I took that $100,000 out. And then in June, I took $710,000 out. And then here's the balance. Chris, I feel the same way. It's been a best week ever for me. Up 3,500 valuations in 2 days. I'm going to flip one contract to the day to count and go into the weekend green. There you go. Amazing catch on the NQ move. 7250, saw your tweet. Can you share how you spot the news so fast? I use BT. It's all about, I've been trading the news for a very long time, especially breaking news. It's been a core part of my trading in my career. It's been a very keystone of my trading career, is trading the news. And so it's just a reaction. I mean, I see the order flow jump right away, and I know that it's a newsprint versus like, you know, somebody's getting blasted off sides, and then we just wait for a micro pullback. We long it. Second pullback, add to the long, peel it off at the most obvious exit. Started with 10K, my goal is 100K. I would absolutely say do not do that. I would say use props instead, man. If you're using your own capital, that 10K is as good as gone. I'm just keeping it real. We're about to open, so I think I'm gonna cut the YouTube stream. We're gonna be over on Kick. We have 86 likes, yeah. All right, have a good weekend, everybody on YouTube. I'll see you folks bright and early on Monday. Take care.